I designed 3 team-up cards between Falcon and Captain America. I mean, between Sam Wilson and Steve Rogers. Okay, let's go. Hi, this is the Game Design Raccoon. My name is Arthur, and on this channel I talk game design and game tinkering, especially for Marvel Champions. Today we're creating 3 custom cards to celebrate the release of the new Falcon hero. In my last video, somewhere at the top of the screen, I imagined the missing cards in Falcon's kit. I chose not to reference Captain America directly in that set, but to do this in a mini video, just like this one. So I saved my ideas to put them into these videos that explore the legacy between Sam Wilson and Steve Rogers. Here we go. First, a quick word about my design process. As always, I started by gathering some inspiring images of the 2 characters together, Sam Wilson and Steve Rogers. Then I built powers that reflect what each of them does best. Captain America, he loves readying, because he can do this all day, you know, and his shield gives him Retaliate 1 and help him shrug off big hits. Falcon, on the other hand, thrives with the aerial traits and loves picking at the top of the encounter deck. My goal was to help Steve pass the torch and the shield to Sam through these cards. I am not particularly fond of team-up cards, so I made sure they are powerful enough to be worth bringing to the table. So this card might be a little better than your average team-up cards. So here we go for card number 1, like good old times. This is a 2-cost event, Team Up Captain America and Falcon, max 1 per deck. Hero action, ready a character named Captain America or Falcon. Until the end of the round, this character cannot take damage and gains Retaliate 1. I got your back. This is a fairly classic team-up card. Both players can include 1 copy in the deck, and it does what Captain America does best, which is readying himself, preventing damage, and gaining Retaliate 1. This is very strong on the heroes, but also on the ally versions of these characters. The Captain America ally, for example, could thwart for 2 without taking consequential damage, and then defend an attack without dying and dealing 1 damage because of Retaliate 1 in the process, which is very good. On the hero versions, Captain America could go up to a Retaliate 2, while Falcon could go to Retaliate 2 too, thanks to my version of his vibranium wings, and then he can defend for the whole table thanks to Draw the Fire, dealing 2 damage every time he defends, which is super good. This card costs 2, 3 effective resources, which is a ready effect should cost approximately 2. Retaliate 1 is basically 1 to 2, maybe 3 or 4 damage sometimes, but let's say 1 damage most of the time. And taking no damage is basically a tough, but it could be multiple tough. So the card should cost around 6 effective resources, but I cut it to only 3 effective resources because this is a fairly limited team-up card and I want them to be a little bit stronger than they should be. Plus, this is a little bit weaker in solo when you team up with your own ally, so it should not be as expensive in solo. So I favored a lower cost for solo, while multiplayer can be wild, so a strong card isn't the end of the world. It's not like go for champions crazy, right? Now, card number 2, Wings and Shield. It's a 2-cost event, again, aerial, team up Captain America and Falcon, max 1 per deck, hero action, ready Captain America and Falcon. Until the end of the round, Captain America gets +1 attack and gains the aerial trait, and Falcon gets +1 defense and Retaliate 1. I still included the Retaliate 1 thing, but this time they both complement each other. Falcon brings the aerial trait to the duo, while Captain America brings the Retaliate 1 thanks to his shield. This is more like a actual team-up card, and not like a you will be the next Captain America, we are both Captains America, right? The card has the aerial trait, so this is already pretty good for Falcon. I haven't found a trait relevant for Captain America, but it doesn't really need it, right? He just needs to ready up. Also, if you target an ally, this card is more useful on the Captain America ally than the Falcon ally, because allies do not get a defense stat and tend to die when they take an attack. But it is stronger on the Falcon heroes, so it compensates fairly well. Both characters ready up, which is already strong, then the +1 attack on Captain America lasts for the whole round, so he could ready up again, and maybe again and again and again, but at least once thanks to his I can do this all day ability. And same for the +1 defense on Falcon, who will be able to ready again and again and make Draw the Fire shine, same for his Retaliate 2 possibly, thanks to his vibranium wings that I created on my own video, see the link above. The card costs 2, so 3 effective resources, for 2 ready effects and a reasonable claim of +1 attack 2, maybe 3 times, +1 prevented damage with the +1 defense, and 1 dealt damage with the retaliate 1. So 4 effective resources might be better, but it's just slightly better than Psychic Report, the team-up card between Cyclops and Phoenix. With a cost of 3 resources, I felt it wouldn't be included in a lot of decks, especially in solo, so I went for a 2-cost event instead. And again, team-ups should be strong to me. Third card is the next Captain America. This is a 2-cost upgrade, play only if you are Captain America. Attach this card to the Falcon hero. Falcon gets +1 defense and retaliate 1. Hero action, exhaust this card and discard a card from your hand, ready Falcon. This is not a team-up per se, as you can see, this is not an event, and I do think team-ups only can be event card. So I went for the phrase, play only if you are Captain America, attach this card to the Falcon hero. I do hope this is elegant enough. This is a title, so Captain America gives the title to Falcon of the next Captain America to be. I love the picture for this one. I think this is a very good symbolic transfer of the title of the shield. It looks like a window to a possible full of hope future. So this is good to represent the fact that Sam Wilson will be the Captain America, but for now, Steve Rogers is still the Captain America in the same game. We will finish the game first. I first had the concept of Falcon is considered to be Captain America 2 for every card effect of the game, but this was such a mess, so many implications. It wasn't a good idea, but it was fun, but not a good idea. It felt very amateurish. Here you have a card that attached to the Falcon hero, and it feels like you become Captain America 2, because you get everything the shield does, which is +1 defense and retaliate 1, and you literally get the I can do this all day ability, which is discard a card to ready yourself once per turn. In the end, I think this is the most thematic of the 3 cards I designed today. This is not a team-up card, but yeah, love the theme. For +1 defense and retaliate 1, I estimate the cost to be 3 effective resources, but Captain America's shield is only 2 effective resources in Captain America's kits. Also, readying yourself every turn is super good. It should probably cost way more than that, but this card is limited to 1 hero in the game, Falcon, and it can only be played by another hero. So you cannot play that in solo. FFG's designer would probably never do that than to always give a solution to play a card in solo. So this will never happen in the game, but this is so limited. I think this is fairly okay to put it at 2 costs. Frankly, you could put this at 0 or 3 cost, it would be the same. You would play this just to pretend you are Captain America now. So, there you have it, 3 cards to celebrate the legacy between Falcon and Captain America. I hope you enjoyed the designs. You can grab the PNG versions in the description below. Let me know in the comments, what would your ideal team-up between Sam and Steve look like? Would you have gone more defensive or even more aerial or whatever? Also, don't forget to like, subscribe and check out my other videos on Falcon's custom kits and other birds for Falcon. And I'll see you next time. Bye!